Hello ladies and welcome to the Beauty Shaman. So today I thought I would do a video on how to do cat eyes, okay? I have people sit in my chair sometimes who are older women like myself, and they say, I want cat eyes. And it's a tricky road to go if you're going to really do something dramatic like that. It can either look like I always joke that we don't want to look insane, we want to look beautiful. So where is that line, right? So today I thought I would go ahead and address this and do a whole video on cat eyes, how to do it, how to make it look really soft and beautiful, but also have some drama there. Because some of you like a little drama. I like drama sometimes in life. Typically, I'm pretty low key. I don't really wear a lot of makeup, but let's go ahead and wear a lot of makeup. Not a lot, but let's make it look really beautiful. So before we get started, visit my website at thebeautyshaman.com and use the code SB10 for 10% off all your purchases and always get free shipping. So before we start let's talk about what we're drinking. We are drinking ginger tea today, people. Do you have your tea? Linda, you got your tea? So I've got ginger tea because it snowed in Colorado yesterday. And it's very cold out there. So I need my hot tea. Okay, so to start off with, it is in fact very cold here and very dry, extremely dry. My hands have been so parched. Speaking of hands, Jane Iredale sent me this. It's called, sorry, ignore the not for sale sign, hand drink, hand lotion. So actually this is the first time I'm going to use it. So let's just see. I've used hand lotion so much because otherwise my nails split. It's just really super dry. If you're in that kind of climate, get yourself some good hand lotion. Stuff's good. I like it. Okay, so for your skin, to give hydration when it's super dry like this, I'm going to use a couple products. One is I'm going to use the Hyaluronic Mineral Hydrator. Hyaluronic acid is known for just holding in the moisture, hydrating your skin. If you have dry skin, have a hard time, no matter what moisturizer you use, or you feel like nothing helps, I would definitely get this product. Again, it's on my website. And I would just use 2 pumps of it. That's it. You don't really need a lot. These are super concentrated products. So you just don't need much. They last a long time. You can just use this once a day in the morning before you put makeup on. Helps to hold the moisture in, plump up your skin. Always do your neck, by the way. And then I'm going to put, I have this age spot that I've been slowly ebbing away at. So I'm going to use a little 5% retinol gel, it's called. These are all Truth treatments on my website. I love this brand. It's just one of the best brands out there, I believe, because he makes it himself. He's got his own lab, and it's not like just go to a big lab and tell them what you want and they make it. Like, this is really his baby. Last I'm going to do is a little bit of omega-6 healing cream. So this is an incredibly hydrating cream. I love this cream. I use it at night, typically. I like it as a night cream. You can use it during the day. Wow, my skin feels amazing. That really helped. So, okay, so moving on to makeup. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of primer. So this is the Jane, I start using it before I show it to you, the Smooth Affair primer. So primer just keeps your makeup on a lot longer. Also can make your skin look really dewy and beautiful, which is what we want, I have a hard time keeping makeup on, lipstick on, you name it. So these kind of products are definitely lifesavers for somebody like me. I'm going to use the Liquid Minerals Foundation by Jane Iredale. I'm using my hand with all this to put this on. You really don't, I love brushes. I have tons of brushes. I don't sell brushes yet. At some point I will. But I love using my hands on my own skin. And I think it's just a personal thing. I'm very tactile. If I met you, I would hug you. I'm a very touchy, connective kind of person. So I think that might be why I like to use my hands. But now when I'm making up other people, I don't. Obviously, I use brushes, although I do use my fingers sometimes to get, particularly if I'm getting concealer in, that's nothing like warming the skin a little bit with your own fingers. So do love that. Okay, so that's foundation. That looks fantastic. I love that foundation. It's sheer. It's not totally, it's like light to medium coverage, and as you get older, do not go for full coverage. I don't care what condition your skin is in. Do not do it. It just makes it look worse. But really take care of your skin, take care of your body, your inner health. I'm actually going to post some videos coming up where I interview Ben Fuchs again, the creator of Truth Treatments, to talk about nutrition. Because I think nutrition is so important, and it's so important to your skin. So anyway, that's the way to take care of your skin. Don't try to cover it. That's like the wrong way to go. Need a sip of tea. Okay, so I'm going to do a little concealer. Jane Iredale sent me, I sell a bunch of Jane Iredale on my website because I really love the brand. They also often send me products to sample to see if I want to put them on my website. So they sent me the Circle Delete concealer. Let me take the top off so you can see it. So this is one of them. They sent me 2 different colors. This is the one I prefer for my own skin. So it's got a concealer, and then it's got a... oh shoot, I forgot the word. Basically it takes the red out. Okay, this will come to me as I continue the video. Anyway, so I'm going to use both. This is kind of more like a highlighter, I think. So I also have some Jane Iredale highlighter that they sent me, so we're going to try that out. So I'm just going to put this one, this bit of a darker one here, around my eye. I like it. I think it's good. I think when you're getting into clean beauty, concealers are always more dry than if they are not under the heading of clean beauty. And that's because they're not using the ingredients that make it have that kind of creaminess that non-clean beauty products have. But then you're also getting into a little bit more toxicity. So it just depends on where you're at with all of that. I try to go with clean beauty, clean food, clean water. I try to do everything as much as possible to keep toxins out of my system. I like, with the clean beauty concealers, I tend to just be sure my skin's really hydrated like I just did. So my skin actually, it's blending. Now, if you have extremely dry skin and you notice that it doesn't blend on you, then I would say that's you really have to hydrate your skin to use a clean beauty concealer. Otherwise, you'll be, I think, a little frustrated because it's not going to add any emolliency to your skin. That looks good, huh? Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to use this on top. Now I'm a bit tired today. My stomach acted up last night. I have a kind of a very sensitive gut, so I'm always taking things for my guts, and and I don't go with diagnoses for guts. I'm like, no, it's because there's so many chemicals in everything. It's what messes up our gut flora. So take a good gut flora vitamin. So I'm really happy with that. I think that looks great. It really got rid of the darkness around my eye. I feel like it really popped this part of my face, which is what I want to do. So I think this is great. I mean, like I say, it's a little drier, but that's just clean beauty, right? So I'm really happy with that concealer. I think it did a great job. I'm going to try the Jane Iredale highlighter. Again, ignore the not for sale. I really should take these off before I shoot. But anyway, yeah. So many things we should do in life and we don't. All right, so this is the highlighter. This is number 2. So I did kind of play with it a little bit just to be sure I had the right color because they sent me a couple different colors. So anyway, I'm going to put it on my hand there just so you can see that. So it's really, it's great. Like I just put a little bit and look how much came out. That's actually a really good sign. That means it's got a lot of density to it, like a lot of pigment. You definitely want that when you're dealing with any product. If you put it on your hand and like you don't get anything, it's like, okay, it's not a good product. Okay, I just put too much. Wow. Okay. All right, so this, you need very little, you need very little of this. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, a really good product. Hello. I think I might carry this. I'm a big highlighter fan. For those of you who watch me, I love highlighters on older women. I think it works incredibly well. It's better than trying to cover. It's better to highlight because it bounces the light. I just put too much on, so I'm trying to like take that down a bit. But, you can see like that really, like, boop. I mean, I think I could just get away with the concealer and the, like this product, sorry, I cannot think of what you call this. It is going to hit me. Anyway, like, I think that looks great. I could actually just go on like that, right? But this actually took it one more step up. Okay, so that's the highlighter. Now, if you noticed, I put a little up on my brow bone. It's a great way to, just highlight this part of your face. You can do a little bit right here. If you want to, you can do a little down your nose. These are just little tricks, right? You could also do some on your cheekbone. Okay, good. So let's move on. I think I'm going to do a little bit of my eyebrows. So I'm actually going to, again, I'm using another Jane Iredale. I just pulled out all my Jane Iredale stuff that they sent me and thought, why don't I use all this, right? So this is an eyebrow pencil. For those of you who know me, I don't normally use pencils. I normally use eyeshadow with a thin brush, but, I thought I'd use a pencil, right? So I'm only going to use a very, very small amount because we're doing cat eyes and you don't want to have your eye compete with your brows. Now I have a pretty substantial brow, so I'm not going to fill it in very much at all. I'm just going to extend it slightly. That's all I'm going to do, just to give my face a little bit more balance. It just lengthens the eye a little bit. But other than that, I'm not going to fill in anything else just because it's just too much sometimes if you give yourself a strong brow and a strong eye, okay? All right, so now instead of doing eyes, I'm going to do a little bit of blush. This is Mocha. Jane Iredale again. I do carry this one. I'm going to use it as kind of a contour / color because again, we're really bringing out our eyes. So I'm not going to do a whole lot on my cheek. Woo! Kind of went crazy there. Actually, what it was the highlighter grabbed it. Look at that. Just really grabbed it. So I think it might have been better for me to powder before I did that. That would have helped that little situation. Wow, it really grabs. I mean, that's just what highlighter does, right? Or any cream product is really going to grab color. That's why you should powder, like I didn't do. So let me powder. This is my Dior, just a very, very sheer powder. Okay, so on to eyes. I'm going to do lips last this time. That's not typical for me. Normally I do lips ahead of time, but we're going to switch it around. All right, so I'm going to start with my eyeliner and then do eyeshadow. So I'm going to use this liner. This is called Dark Topaz. This is, again, Jane Iredale. It actually comes with a brush, which I can't get off because my hands are full of product. So this is a great brush. I'm going to use my own brush, though. So I'm going to use this brush right here, which is a slanted brush. It's just preference, you figure out what you like. So we're going to do a cat eye. So I'm going to start over on the outer edge here. And I actually pull my eye, and one of you wrote and said, yeah, don't do that. You'll get more wrinkles. And, I'm here to say that's true. I think it was Cheryl, right? Was it Cheryl who said that? I agree. Like, it's not a good idea. I just have a difficult time seeing. So that's why I do it. You do you. Okay, so I'm just going right next to the eyelash line with that. And I'm going to blend it, okay? So I'm just getting the line right. I'm going to do the same line underneath. Now, I don't do a lot underneath, typically, because for older women, it can really pull your face down. So I think this is where you have to be really careful. Just don't do a lot, right? If you noticed, I am super soft-handed with that, okay? Some of you just go crazy, right? You have a really heavy hand. Really lighten up your hand. I'm also going to take the edge out just a little tiny bit. Not a lot. Again, we're not going for crazy. We're going for beautiful. I'm going to blend this a little bit. So see how I just sort of connected that? Okay. Now I'm going to take this brush. So this is a nice blender brush. It's in the shape of a pencil. And I'm just going to rub that. Just going to blend that in. So you're getting the cat eye, but you're getting a smoky effect. I prefer a smoky eye, a soft eye on older women. I really do not like the heavy-duty lined look, okay? That's why I'm doing this. Just really soften that line. And these Jane Iredale liners do really blend beautifully. Now, once they dry, you're done, right? They're not going to blend. But until they blend, you're good. So I'm now going to take, this is actually, Let's see, which one should I take? Let's use this one. This is actually MAC. And the reason why I'm using a MAC in a clean beauty world here is that I need waterproof or water repellent, because otherwise it's going to run down my face. So we don't want that. And it's not going to stay. So I'm going to put this in the waterline. Really love the waterline. It's a great way to enhance your eye. I'm also going to do the bottom waterline. I don't ever do this. If you watch me, I don't ever do this. But today we're doing cat eyes, so you know what? We're doing it. But isn't that beautiful? Like, it really, really looks nice. I'm also going to just touch up that outer edge with this right here. So this is the palette I'm going to be using. This is a Jane Iredale Naturally Matte. So I'm going to use that dark brown there. And I'm going to just run it over the top here, because I kind of ruined that line a little bit. And I'm just going to pop it. Okay, so I've really softened that outer edge down. I'm happier with that. I prefer a really soft edge, okay? I don't like that really cat, you know, like a really strong edge. So I've really taken that down. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay, so I've got like a really concentrated amount of warm brown around my eyes. So warm brown pops green. It also pops blue. If you have brown eyes, I suggest you go towards more of a charcoal color or even a black, just depending on how dark your skin is. Women with darker skin can definitely pull off the onyx or the black. Women with lighter skin, it's a little tougher. So it just depends on you. Purple or grape or anything like that is wonderful also on green eyes and blue eyes. But I just chose to do a warm brown. So you can see like that is just like, woo, like really popping my eyes, really cool. So let's get some eyeshadow going. All right, so we are going to go ahead and use this color right here, this pinky color. And I'm going to use this just kind of in my crease, very softly in my crease, and a little bit on my lid, but mostly in my crease, okay? Just to give that a little bit of lift. And on the other eye too. Just a little on the lid, a little bit of a wash. In other words, kind of control the same color, but I'm controlling how much I put in different parts of my eye. Really pretty. Now I'm going to use this color right here, the highlighter. And I'm using the same brush. I'm a minimalist with brushes. Don't use 50 brushes. And I'm going to really just put that on my lid very lightly. But I want to get a little bit of an iridescent-y, lighter feel right on my lid with this whole cat eye thing, which I think really works to open up your eye. If you have really big lids, you can do dark colors on your lids. If you're like me, you have to put a little bit of a lighter color right there. I also could have used this pink. In fact, I'll just use a tiny bit of it and just put a little right in here just to open up that bit right there. See that? Pretty. I'm also going to use this same color, the highlighter color, and I'm going to put it up in here. Nice, huh? And I can also put it, if you want, you know, a little bit on your cheekbone. Although sometimes highlighters can sit in fine lines. And we've used a lot of highlighter today, so I'm not going to overdo that. So that looks great. So my eyes are like really popping out. All right, let's do a little bit of mascara. All right, a little bit of lipstick. So I'm just going to put, this is Patisserie by MAC. It's just a nice neutral. Because I have so much going on in my eyes, again, we're not going to do a ton on the lips. I'm doing a little bit of spice. Okay, so that is my cat eye demo. I hope you've liked this. Please let me know what you think down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I always love the conversations I get into with some of you. So, you know, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this is wearable for you, maybe questions you might have, or maybe suggestions. Maybe you think this is too much. I don't know. I think it looks really beautiful, actually. I'm super happy with this. I think the color tones go together well. It works really well. By the way, I also lightened my hair. So, you know, for those of you who are kind of going through the process of lightening your hair, there you go. I'm working on it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching The Beauty Shaman. Again, visit my website at thebeautyshaman.com and have a phenomenal day.